Alrighty guys, well, welcome back to VGTR Challenge Season 7. This is round 2 and we are at Zolder, where as you can see right now, it is absolutely flooded. Yeah, this was definitely not a sight that we thought we were going to see at the Belgium track, but, well, it is definitely a sight to behold. Absolutely amazing. So we'll definitely see a massive change in order as drivers will just, well, try and get some sort of laps in. While the drivers are trying to crawl their way to the front and to start their flying laps, as if you can call them that, we can have a look at the standings. Right now we have Valentin Rusu, who's leading the Pro Championship. As you can see, everybody missing the first chicane. Except Anthony Camacho, there he is in the background, just about making it stick. Valentin Rusu, he leads the championship with 66 points ahead of Abe Santama, who has 60 points right now. And Valentin Rusu not having a good time at all. He is, well, off the track and nearly rejoining into Camacho. And then in third place, we've got Mikko Rakola with 55 points, who's currently 11 points away from the championship leader. In the AM, well, the points are quite the same. As you can see, people sliding in the middle of the track. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to watch this without laughing. This is an absolute amazing start to the qualifying. Wow, wow, wow. People spinning in the middle of the straight as they're trying to brake. Yeah, I don't think this is turning out to be people's favorite qualifying so far. But in the AM split, we got Rogerio Santos, who's leading the championship with 66 points, Kanahari Hutama with 60 points, and Benjamin Koo is on 55 points, 11 points below Rogerio Santos, who's the leader. That's about it for the standings. That's the top 3. And well, the big question right now is if anybody is going to be able to complete a valid lap time. May we see one of the first just no qualifying races. Currently, Matas Sidikes, because he was on a flying lap, now he's not. Ferdi Gary Ramadhan, he's on a flying lap. And it's not looking like a very good one, but it's definitely gonna serve him well if he's able to complete one, because for all we know, he could be lining up on pole position if no one else is able to do a valid lap time. We can have a look at what is going to be happening in the next 10 minutes. Well, it is supposed to get less and less rain, but you don't know that for sure. This is going to be pretty beautiful lap, and actually Ferdi Ramadan is not able to complete a valid lap time. Going back into the pits, Abe Santama, now he's on a flying lap. Let's see what he's able to do. Last time out, he took the pole position on Barcelona. This time out, can he do the same, but in treacherous conditions where nobody is able to even begin their out lap? Well, this is turning out to be one of my favorite qualifying so far. Actually, Josh Buckwater, he's able to complete a valid lap time. It's a 1:52.5, and he's the only person to do so right now. Can Abe beat that? Or the question is, can he keep it on track? No, he can't. Mohammed Bintang, sorry, I kept on saying his name wrong last time out. Leon Staplefeld, he's able to complete a valid lap time that puts him 1:51.6. Patrick is about to arrive. Well, that is great to hear. I think he's driving the Nissan, which I'm not sure is a good car on this track, but we'll definitely see. Dries are optimum. Well, if you're part of the Ferrari team, you might think that, but currently I think ultra wets are the only optimum tires, as Leon Stapelfeld performs a very nice 360. At worst, he will spin as usual. Well, that is definitely the worst that can happen on this track, especially in these conditions. So we'll just have to wait and see as Mohammed Bintang is able to complete his valid lap time at 1:53.5, which puts him third position. Here, the traction control just kicking in as Zolder continues. No, the worst is spinning and hitting cars like Skittles. Well, yeah, playing a bit. Is that McLaren carrying a sign? Is that McLaren carrying a sign in its front hood? What is going on? Okay, no, he dropped the sign now and he's on the grass. That's a wonderful little bit of WTF is this qualifying? Well, this is the VGTR qualifying, the best you'll find out there on SimGrid right now as Leon Stapelfeld begins his purple lap time. Anthony Camacho just starting his flying lap time. Last time he did a 1:54.5, but it was not valid. Oh, it was valid actually. Oh, my apologies. Damon Boss also been able to put in a valid lap time. But yeah, this qualifying, it's something different. Is all I can say. It is in spirit of the February month, where weather is absolutely unpredictable and, well, you don't know what might be around the corner. So these drivers will be doing their little rain dances in order to get this rain away. So then the start of the race is not treacherous like this. I think actually Patrick Starr has decided to join the race right now. They're qualifying right now. There he is, down in 38th, currently on an out lap. And actually a lot of people are able to do their flying lap times, as they're just trying to finish them. Luke Mason, our fellow Brit, a 1:51.3, also in the Mercedes. Puts him up as the best driver on the grid right now. Camille Tahar also able to do a 1:51.8. So it looks like the 150 is gonna be the optimum time. I was about to say that the 1:51 was going to be optimum time in order for everybody to beat, but it looks like Wilson Fernandez on his first debut race, his first race in the VGTR season, able to set a pole position lap. But will it be enough as the track does start to get a bit drier? Obviously it's not really that visible, and I don't think a lot of drivers will agree with me, but maybe it is getting drier. That's what we're hoping for right here. Felix Palin, a 1:55.5. Oliver Brett Smith, 1:53.2. Ben Langford, 1:51.8. And Abe Santama, well, you were just saying can't see Abe. There he is, a 1:49.7 in one of the most unstable cars. And he's just able to make it stick. Able to make do with whatever track conditions there are. 1:49.7, a whole second ahead of Wilson Fernandez, who is not going any quicker since he is just starting his out lap right now. Anthony Camacho, on the other hand, he is doing 2 seconds quicker right now, which will put him up the grid, hopefully. Jan-Philippe Sebey also 155.5. Ayrton Senna, the man, the legend, is also doing a 155.8. Lucas Van Dam 2:00.6, and Vincent Stout, currently the slowest driver on the grid, that has completed a lap with a 2:02.8. Is anybody going to be going quicker? I know that Anthony Camacho is, and he puts himself up into 8th place with 152.1. Puts himself alongside his pro driver compatriots. And it looks like we actually have more drivers this time out, as Valentin Roos, who does a 148.4, and he's only going off track right now, but that is a whole 1.3 seconds quicker than Abe Santama. Well, I mean, it's no wonder. He won the race last time out, and he's also driving the Aston Martin. That is an absolutely blisteringly fast lap. Obviously, you wouldn't think that it is a quick lap, but it is absolutely amazing. The Aston Power in the rain is, well, showing its full potential. And maybe we can have a look at what people are thinking of this weather. I don't understand why front are warm. Sorry, Rusu. Wow, holy, OMG. Oh my, is the weather right? My roof is leaking. Yeah, a lot of people pretty surprised by this weather. I would be too. And I'm not sure it's getting any less wet than it is getting more wet. Who knows? Only the drivers will know, as Wilson Fernandez is going purple this lap. He's going 2.4 seconds quicker. And what car is he driving is the bigger question. He's driving the BMW, not the quickest car in the rain, but definitely, well, showing what it has in it. Would have loved to join today, to be honest. Seems like great fun. Well, yeah, but I think I've heard what you have to say. You should probably be getting better, and, well, you'll be able to watch the chaos unravel as the drivers will just have to traverse these awful conditions. But it does seem like a lot of fun. 2.6 seconds up, Wilson Fernandez. He is flashing the people in front of him. He's just trying to absolutely demolish the laps at the front. He didn't get compromised by the Lamborghini. He's actually going 3 seconds quicker. This will be a pretty quick lap time by Wilson Fernandez, and it puts him over 147.9. Pole position for the debut driver. And it is absolutely a beautiful lap. And it looks like most people right now are actually have completed a lap. No, they haven't. It's actually only 21 people, Damon Boss being the last of them, who have completed their lap times. Valentin Rusu, he's going purple. Not sure the Boatley would have been great in there. Is the track getting drier for some reason? I don't know if the track is getting drier. As you can see, there is a little minus. It says in 10 minutes will happen, but I'm not sure it is getting drier. And if it is getting drier for any reason, then it might be because there's a lot of cars on the track. Precisely, 39 cars on the track. Which is the most we've seen this season. Even more than season opener, which is interesting. An interesting little thing. And Valentin Rousseau! That is not great for his lap time at all. He's just reversing and trying to get back out there. As now Ben Langford sets his eyes on the prize as he's going 1.3 seconds up. Another fellow Brit who might be going for the pole position time here right now, as Abe Santama not able to improve at all so far. 1.4 seconds. Ben Langford, will he be able to put himself up the grid Have a look on the inside. He can't see anything, I don't think. This man is still going purple. Final chicane to traverse. 1.3 seconds up. Will he go even quicker? Doesn't look like he's improving anymore, but it is enough to put himself in the pole position seat by just 2/10. Ben Langford at 147.7. He might be going quicker right here. He's already 3/10 up. Just have to wait what he's able to do. Thankfully, there is not a 107% cutoff for quali. Yeah, that is for sure, because there's a lot of people who are over 13 or 20 seconds slower than the current pole position lap, which I'm not really surprised about. And there's a lot of people who aren't even able to complete a lap time, a battle lap. Ben Langford, he's still going quicker. Believe it or not, he's going 3/10 quicker right now. Valentin Russo going 0.8 seconds quicker. Luke Mason 0.1. Miguel Astazaran, he's going 0.9 seconds quicker. Josh Buckwater 1.7 seconds quicker. And Matas actually on a bit of a flyer here. 3 seconds up. He's going to go from 15th up into... Okay, from 16th up into 6th place. That is a big jump for him. Josh Buckwater similarly going to go from 14th up into 9th. And Benjamin Koo is able to put himself up into 18th place, which is his quickest lap time so far. But we can continue our focus on Ben Langford as he's just finishing his lap time here. Still going purple. Going purple by a long, long mile. 1 second quicker right now he is. Himself into first place again with a 146.8, and he's going for more laps. Gentle, ladies and gentlemen. This man is on a roll. Coming into chat to confirm that there is no dry patches on the track and it is not getting drier right now. What has ACC ever done to us? Literally took 7 attempts to complete a ballot lap, but to be honest, it is a pretty good lap. Matters. I am pretty proud of you, alright? Definitely doing pretty well. Mohammed Irfan, he's up into 5th place right now. Mika Rakola, our current 3rd place sitter in the championship, only able to get an 8th best lap. As we have a look, Leon Kent getting pressured by the Lexus behind him. It would have been dry if we had 30 minutes quali. Yeah, wouldn't it be dry? I don't know. Oh, actually, it will be. I'm sorry, yeah. In 30 minutes, it will have turned dry. But does that mean the race will be dry, or does that mean the race will start damp, then go to wet? Who knows? Only the drivers will be able to know what track conditions there are, at least live, because I have to click escape every single time, and well, we're coming towards the end of the qualifying session. As you can see, only 16 seconds left to go, and Ben Langford still going quicker. Same as Abe Santamo, who's going 0.7 seconds quicker, and Badahan Emerick Sarak, 7th place right now, 149.5, able to break into that 149 eventually. Abe Santamo is going 0.7 seconds quicker. Leon Staplefeld, a nice return by him. He's going 2 seconds quicker right now. It's actually 2.5 seconds quicker, as he's going to be crossing the line in just a moment. Might he make this 3 seconds quicker than his 151.6? Not sure he will be, but he puts himself up into 6th place, which is a pretty good lap time. Abe Santiman as well, 1.3 seconds quicker so far. Ben Langford, 0.4 seconds, 0.5 seconds quicker, 0.6 seconds quicker. Oh no. This man is terrific in the wet. If only this happened last time for him as well. As he wasn't able to really capitalize on the wet. And Ben Langford actually making a little bit of a mistake in the finals corner, not able to get a faster lap time. Oh, actually he is, just by a couple thousandths of a second. Abe Santiman also able to cross the line and put himself up on the first row, which is a very good job by him in these treacherous conditions. And well, definitely very, very eventful qualifying today. A whole 6 people not able to set a single valid lap time. Just pretty crazy for these standards for our league. 6 people. What else can we say? Abe is cracked. Porsche in this weather, yeah, and able to put it on the first row. Still a whole second, well, not a whole second, but 5.5 seconds behind Ben Langford. Obviously, he is driving the, what is that? A hybrid between the Honda and the Aston Martin? That's a very weird hybrid. It looks like people are stuck inside of each other, which is a weird sentence to say on the live stream. He is driving the Aston Martin today, so definitely will be suiting his... this weather is going to be suiting his car. Kevin Astra was good at the ring with the Porsche. I think it's hard, but OP traction is quick. I mean, I'll agree to disagree. Definitely on this track, it is not that bad, the Porsche, except the bumps. But on longer tracks like Monza, where they have massive straights, it is awful. We want the flooded start. I'm not sure we do want a flooded start. I don't want to be spending 5 years inside of the live stewarding place. And look at that. It is, what is going on? It is a wet start, is all I can say. A wet start that looks like it's gonna be... Oh, hello. What is this? Okay, interesting. It's a wet start, but it is not raining, so it's only gonna get better from here. It's all the drivers can... Okay, I thought my computer crashed there for a second. Yeah, the spectators definitely do want a flooded start. It looks like it is a flooded start, but it's not raining anymore, so it won't be as flooded as some of you might be hoping for. We pray for dry. Yeah, well, looks like it didn't get there. Can't tell if it's wet tire or dry time. Well, the track is wet, but it is going to get hotter and it is going to get drier. So, what will the drivers do here? Will they start on the wets and gamble to go onto the dries later on, hoping that there's no more rain? Or will they start on the dries, compromising their traction, but then be able to switch onto the wets, or keep on the dries if they... if the race continues to be dry. Wets would excel in the first 10 minutes, but then the pit for mandatory and switch to slicks. Exactly. So who knows what's going to be going on here. It might indeed be a plan E over here for everybody else. GW Media going on to the dries, which is a very bold move by the Bentley driver. Maybe we might... I think we might be going plan Z20 here. This is the absolutely mega alternative track strategy that we are experiencing. Alright. Let's have a little rundown. Let's have a little rundown on the drivers and their liveries from the back, it looks like. Oh no, let's just do it from Helicam over here. Ben Langford able to take pole position ahead of Abe Santama, who is going to be his championship rival in this season. Then Wilson Fernandez, the debut driver, able to put himself up onto the second row alongside Valentin Russo, the current championship leader. Then comes Luke Mason alongside Mohammed Irfan, Leon Stapelfeld, a very warm welcome to him. Then Batahan Emir Sarag, I think our first AM driver, the pole position sitter right now. Then Mata Sidikeskes starting alongside Miko Rakola, our currently third place sitter in the championship. And then Mohammed Bintang starring alongside Andrei Haritonov. And then Josh Buckwater alongside Miguel Asterzaran, Camille Taha, Patrick Starr, Jan-Philippe Soubey, who's had a very eventful start to the race last time out in Barcelona. Felix Palin. And then we got Rafif Prahastraya starting alongside Ayrton Senna. Then Michael Malishek, then Anthony Camacho alongside Oliver Brett Smith, then Patolo Demano, our AM champion, and then Benjamin Koo, Leon Ken, Elias Veteran, Bruno Schnell, Lucas Van Dam, Vincent Stout, Dan Smith, Damon Boss, Ethan Reed, Marcin Domanski, Benjamin Badolf, Ferdi Jerry Ramadhan, Abda Adskia, Harry Clayton, and Rogerio Santos. And it looks like two people forgot to press drive, which is Elias Veteran and Oliver Brett Smith, who will be starting from the pit. Get underway. I'm gonna hop off and enjoy the chaos. Well, I'll definitely be enjoying the chaos. It's gonna be very wonderful. And there's a lot to lose on lap 1 from being super slow or spinning when pushed off the line. Going to be very interesting. And I agree with that. It's definitely going to be very interesting to see who decided to go on what strategy, because frankly we're not able to see if they're on dries or wets. I will place my bets that most drivers decided to go on to the wets, as it looks like Ben Langford actually on the wets. You can see the little ridges in the tires, but some people might not be starting on the wets, which will be a pretty big turn of events. Yeah, carnage time indeed. And you can see it is a very big contrast between the track conditions in the sky. Look at that, very bright sky. You can see the reflection of the cars on the track. We'll only be able to predict when the track will get drier and hopefully more optimum for the racers. And if you do have any predictions, please do put them in the chat. I'll be having a very good read of them, and hopefully some of them will turn true. Abe in the wall in turn 7. Very, very Precise prediction is all I can say, but there's no time for messing around as the drivers line up side by side. They're going to be waiting for the green flags to be waved. And hopefully, no big chaos things happening as they get underway. Ben Langford, he's going to be leading Abe Santama into the first corner. Abe Santama, he's trying to go around the outside as they're just slipping. And is there any big contact? It looks like Kamil Taha. Oh, Kamil Taha, Mada Sidikeskes. And I'm not able to move my app in order to see what's happening. No. Okay, finally. Oh, there's a lot of collisions, it looks like. It will be dry in 20 minutes, says Quali. Well, let's hope that is true, but a lot of people having their off tracks colliding with one another, as you can see by the little exclamation mark indicators in the live time tower. Adasidik is down in 33rd. Valentin Russo, he's in the pits right now. I am not sure what he's doing. I'm not sure what he's doing at all. Interesting. Ben Langford, though, he leads Abe Santama already by a very long mile. 2 seconds. The gap between these two and Damon Boss. Looking like he went back down to the end. Abe Santama. No, that's not Abe Santama. Who was that? That was Wilson Fernandez. I just saw a purple car, and oh my god, everybody not able to brake fully for the chicane, not chicane, the bloody hairpin. Punctured tire before start. How do you do that? How do you do that? Well, Wilson Fernandez definitely not having his best race start right now. He is already down in 15th place from 3rd. Yeah, so many accidents. I can't even look at half of them. Patrick Starr, he's fighting with Miguel Astazaran, who's in the AM split. So it's Felix Palin. Oh, there goes Kamil Taha, completely off the track. And he comes back onto the track. Not killing anyone. Andrei Haritonov also going off the track right now. Vincent Stow able to capitalize on that. So was Pacholo Dimano. Kamil Taha now getting overtaken by Wilson Fernandez. Mohamed Irfan going to be hoping to pounce on Anthony Camacho, possibly into the next chicane if he's able to get anywhere closer. No, he's not. It looks like there is 3 distinct AM drivers who are leading the race in their split. Low pressure plus driving on curves. Yeah, it definitely could be causing some punctures. I can't even follow the race, yeah. I'm not sure what's going on. Lost other tire, both punctured. I have no steering, says Matas. Oh, he's having a terrible race, it looks like. Mohamed Irfan, he's in the middle of something. Miguel Astazaran, he is spinning and spinning and spinning. Not collected anyone, which is an absolute wonder. And everybody missing the first hairpin, and a lot of people punting each other. Oh, this is terrible. So many people off the track, just not able to keep it together. Miguel again into the wall, completely losing steering. Andre also into the wall. Absolute carnage. Yeah, this is awful. Absolutely awful. Kamil Taha and Pacholo Dimano also having a bit of a battle up front. Kamil Taha able to go down the inside. Pacholo Dimano, what will he say about that? Maybe he'll be able to follow him into the next corner. No, he won't be able to do that. Before the start and during start, people managed to crash into me. 6 minutes of damage. Oh no, Matas. That is awful. And, well, even though there is so much carnage, I do commend that no one has disqualified themselves or retired from this race so far. They're doing a pretty good job Camille Taha, he's just edging onto the back of Mohamed Irfan, same as Pocholo Di Mano is trying to edge onto the back of him. Ayrton San Miguel is off the track again. Absolutely losing steering, is perpendicular to the track. Oh no. Oh no, he's standing in the middle of the track. Well, he's able to get back. And oh, someone in the background also going off the track. Marcin Domanski is able to keep it there. Leon Ken, ooh, having a bit of a battle with Oliver Brett Smith. And cutting that track. People clearly pushing too hard on lap 1 and 2 in the wet. That is rookie behavior. Well, I think some people might have chosen the dry tires. People lost control on the straight. Yeah, that was a sight to behold. Yeah, you can't really not push on the straight. I mean, all you do is press the throttle down, really. Not sure what's up with that. I'd rather go backwards. Yeah, a lot of people have created a massive gap between each other, which is a good thing to see, but Wilson Fernandez, he's going to be trying to get to the back of Emir Sarak. Still 2.5 minutes of control log. Where's the leader? Well, the leader is in his own personal space. Look at that, he's already 6.5 seconds ahead of Abe Santama, and he's got 2 stranded people between him and Abe Santama. So yeah, pretty far away, huh? Pretty far away. It is rapidly drying up, and yeah, it is all about damage limitation from here on out. 53 minutes left of this race. Ben Langford setting another quickest lap time of this race at 1:37.0, which is a whole second, nearly 2 seconds quicker than Abe Santama, his closest rival so far. My oh my. This is getting very, very nice. Pocholo Di Mano overtaking Camille Taha, as Camille Taha just went a bit too wide. And yeah, the track is definitely getting very, very dry right now. And I'm not sure what the people have started on the wets will do, as Pocholo Di Mano gets overtaken by Mohamed Irfan. No, he doesn't. Pocholo Di Mano and Mohamed Irfan going side by side on the straight. And actually, Pocholo Di Mano able to overtake him just by sheer straight line speed. Mohamed Irfan having to dodge Pocholo as Pocholo takes the racing line and ahead of Mohamed Irfan. So is Camille Taha ahead of Mohamed Irfan. So and Malashek. How do I limit damage from 2 punches on lap 1, which leads me to be forced to return to garage? You gave me 6 minutes of control lock. Anyone that solves that gets a cake. Well, I'm sure someone will try and solve that, as Wilson Fernandez off the track again. And that will give Pocholo Di Mano a very good run for his money, as yes, he does go down the inside, and well, there wasn't really even a place to be contested. But Wilson Fernandez, he's trying to go down the inside of the chicane. This is a very nice battle between these. Luke Mason currently sitting in 3rd place. He's had a bit of a collision with someone on the track. Michael Malashek also very close to the back of Wilson Fernandez. Matas arguing in the chat with someone. As Michael Malashek, he's just trying to wriggle his way past Wilson Fernandez, maybe into the first corner. No, he's way too far back. Just trying to take the more grippy part off the track, as now Camille Taha is going to be pressured by Mohamed Irfan. They're going to be going side by side into the next couple of corners. Mohamed Irfan having to again dodge Camille Taha, as he was just having a bit of a moment. coming out of that corner. You drive in reverse, jazz steering, you complete amateur. Yeah, absolutely true. Mohammed Irfan and Camille Tar having a battle of a lifetime over here. As Abe Santama now gets the quickest lap time of the race, and also Leon Stapelfeld having a yellow flag moment, getting overtaken by Josh Buckwater. And oh, Pacholo Domano, he's stranded in the middle of the track. Oh, and that caused Camille Dara a lot of damage. Not a lot of damage, a lot of nerves. And he had to, well, let that position go. How's my boy Miguel doing? Well, Miguel Astazaran, I hope I said that name right. He is in 27th place, which actually he has gained. Well, he's lost 13 places, unfortunately, but it's not to say that he can't gain them back. Thank you. I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing it so correctly, and I hope you're not lying to me, but yeah, definitely interesting that I'm able to pronounce the name. Elias Vejrum, he's having a very nice battle with Ayrton Senna. Look at that, side by side before the first corner, and maybe Vejrum is going to be able to go round the outside here of Ayrton Senna. This will be a very tight move. Ooh, he's going to be trying to go down the inside onto the next corner now. Will he be able to make this one stick? No, not really, but Bruno Schnell behind him is going to be hoping to collect the scraps if they do crash. Actually, Ayrton Senna having to back down from that battle, and now, wait, is Bruno Schnell lapped? Well, Bruno Schnell is... Oh, he's already gone to the pits to switch to the dries, it looks like. To be honest, sounds like he's been having a glitchy race. Something hasn't quite loaded for you properly, yeah. Looks like Matta's not been able to even start the race here, as Elias Vejrum is going to be having a very nice battle here with Valentin Russo. I thought Valentin Russo was already up the field. Oh, actually no, he's already lapped because he's went into the pits. And now Elias Vejrum, oh, he crashes. Sorry, not for Elias Vejrum. Rogerio Santos crashes into the side of Bruno Schnell, trying to avoid Elias Vejrum as he went off the track. Oof, interesting. End of race. I like Zolder, says Matas. Oof, yeah, blame Jag. That's definitely what you should do, but we can go back to Mohammed Irfan, who's 3/10 away from Emir Sarag, and it looks like it's actually going to be a pretty easy overtake for him. Looks like he's not going to be trying to go down the inside into this corner. Very wise decision. Leon Stapelberg again ahead of Josh Buckwater. Luke Mason, he's had a collision with someone. Mohammed Irfan now coming over the crest and down into the second chicane. He might be hoping, who is that? Sitting on the side of the track. Emir Sarag. Oh, going off track and possibly gaining an advantage. I'm not sure how much of an advantage he has gained there, but Mohammed Irfan will sure be unhappy with that, as Josh Buckwater and Leon Stapelfeld just continue to fight up front. And Mohammed Irfan, ooh, having a moment under brakes, and now able to get some better traction out of the hairpin, and ooh, tangling with the Porsche. And now Michael Malashek able to get 10th place, and as he goes down the inside. I hope the same weather tomorrow, Silverstone race. Ooh, that'll be good. It's the Honda on wets. Well, it looks like they haven't pitted, and it might be on wets, but there is no... I can't be sure about that. Pretty much everyone on the track right now is on wets, yeah, except the people who have pitted, so yeah. Mohammed Irfan definitely on the wets then. Very twitchy, yeah. As now he's getting attacked from Pocholo Demano. Mohammed Irfan tumbling down the order. Oh, Patrick is on dries. Great. It's good to hear as now Pocholo Demano actually overtakes Mohammed Irfan around the outside. And Mohammed Irfan might be hoping to get those positions back. You know what? Yeah, Patrick is built different. Let's have a look at him. Where is he? Patrick Star. Oh, he's up in 8th actually, not too far from this group. There he is, driving pretty nicely. Actually hitting some of the faster lap times right now. But Mohammed Irfan, he's locked in a battle with the 2 VGTR Porsches. Running max traction control and ABS on dries. I still couldn't stop in a straight line in the life of me. I don't know, follow racing line that these guys are doing. Yeah. What they're doing is absolutely crazy. Especially the ones that are right now on the dries when it is already heading towards green or greasy track conditions. Michael Malashek, he's now going to be trying to overtake Emir Sarak for the lead of the AM split. And actually Emir Sarak making a mistake which gives up the lead. Not a great show by the Porsche at all. Mohammed Irfan now, he's trying to get alongside Pocholo Demano. Maybe into this hairpin he'll be able to go down the inside. No, there's just not enough space there. And he's breathing down his neck. As so is Pocholo Demano on the back of Emir Sarak. And Camille Taha stranded in the back over there as Mohammed Irfan takes his time, trying to force Pocholo Demano into a possible mistake here. It's now to complete lap 10, and maybe Pocholo will be making a move on Emir Sarak. No, he doesn't. Mohammed Irfan is definitely getting held up here by these two. And oh, he goes down the inside. A very nice look down the inside, but yeah, no. Definitely not able to overtake. They need to pit, and it would be like 6 seconds quicker. Not sure right now, as Abe Santom and Ben Lank were both on the wet, still hitting their personal bests on the track. These two AMs are quick. Are they not getting promoted? Well, overall they're doing pretty much AM times, but it looks like they're pretty good in the racecraft department. Mohammed Irfan finally able to get past Pocholo Demano. Now setting his eyes on Emir Sarak, who again misses this chicane. Oh, nearly collides with Mohammed Irfan, making it very hard for him. Now Pocholo Demano also making the move on Emir Sarak, and so is Camille Taha. Emir Sarak, well, absolutely going down the order. As Leon Staplefeldt decides to come into the pits, probably going to be pitting for the fresh dries. Or maybe repairing that absolutely stupendous amount of damage. As Camille Taha now going to be in a battle with Pocholo Demano, the two VGTR drivers. You can distinct them by the wheel rim colors. Camille Taha running the pink rims, and Pocholo Demano running the silver rims. Tyres must be going through the roof right now. I'm not sure. Especially on the damp conditions, I don't think they'll be too bad. Because the track is still pretty cold. As Mohammed Irfan scrambles for some grip. And Amir Sarak now also trying to go down the inside of Kamil Taha. Now these two are in a different class as McLaren decides to take a little bit of a different route through that chicane. Oh, and looks like Benjamin Bidulph has had a puncture as well. And so far, 5 people have retired from the race. Cholo Tamano decides to come into the pits. So does Felix Paland. Ben Langford able to set his quickest lap time, but maybe Abe Santon will be able to set a quickest lap time as well. We don't know. 134. Oh, okay. He's only done a 134.2, which is 6/10 slower than Ben Langford. Luke Mason coming into the pits as well now. So is Vincent Stow. A lot of people now trying to go onto the dry tires, it looks like. Taha having to avoid the Audi as Josh Buckwater also comes into the pits. And the two leaders, I don't think they'll be coming into the pits anytime soon. Even though they are over 50 seconds ahead of third place. And Patrick Starr actually, with starting on the dries, has put himself up in 4th place right now, which is a gain of 12 positions for the Nissan driver. Very good stuff by him. As Kamil Taha continues to battle with the other drivers. Next on the list is Michael Malashik, and well, it looks like he didn't really give him much of a fight. As, oh my god, he has got an absolute traffic. He's got the M25 traffic in front of him. He's got Gunny Senior right there. He's got Leon Kang and I think Marcin Domanski. Oh! Kamil Taha having to avoid the avoid the back markers as he has not pitted for dries yet. Actually, let's have a look. Patrick Starr right now, quickest lap time, and his last lap time of 136.4. Ben Langford 135.3. So the gap is starting to close between the two tires. Leon Stapelfeld has set a 1:30.9 33.5, and he is on the rise. So definitely the tries now getting way, way better. Let's see, is there going to be rain in the coming 30 minutes? No, there won't be. At least not for long. Oh, look at that. Very nice and clean overtake as Valentin Rusu, another person who switched onto the dries, is now set the quickest lap time of 132.6. He's making his way through the field. Slowly, but fairly. 29th right now. Definitely not the place where he thought he was going to be. And Mohammed Irfan 132.5. I think he's on the wet, so who knows? Who knows what tyre is best? Probably the drivers themselves. As we can spectate the leader right now, he's coming to the back of what looks to be Camille Tahar, actually. Yes, it is. Ben Langford already nearly lapping the whole field. Wow. Well, if that's not a sign of domination, I don't know what is. And now Michael Malajek, Ethan Reed also coming into the pits. So is Pacholo Tamano and Mohamed Bintang. And Patrick Starr now also able to go way, way quicker on these dry tires. So we'll definitely be seeing a drop-off of the wet tire users. And Valentin Rusu sets another quickest lap time of the race from 32.2. These times will be going down towards a 127, I think, 128. And now, there we go, Ben Langford coming into the pits. Thinking that this is going to be his prime time to do so. Abe Santama not coming into the pits. Thinking this is going to be the move to go. Leon Staplefeld sets another quickest lap time of the race, a 131.5. Good luck to Abe and Taha. Gonna see you all next week. That's us saying his goodbyes. And hopefully it'll be a better race for him next week. That's what we're all hoping for. On a track where they're on such a short track with 32 cars, you would be thinking that people would be much closer together in terms of for position. Obviously, Leon Silverfeld here, he's coming across the back markers, and as Mohammed Irfan sets his quickest lap time of the race, a 131.1. Camille Taha coming into the pits for the dry tyres. Ben Langford came out of the pits in third place, which is better than he did last time. Better than he did last time for sure. And Abe Santama now coming into the pits as well. Now, we can have a look where Ben Langford is going to be. So, here is Abe Santama. He's just trudging along about 50 kilometers per hour in the pit lane. Ben Langford, he's just making his way through the final sector. Will he be able to have the absolute stonking outlap that he needs in order to get ahead of Abe Santama? As Abe Santama now comes into the pits, he stops. And the 30-second count starts about now. Ben Langford, he's already made his way through the final hairpin. As the camera forgets to pan over to him, as he's already making his way down through one of the final chicanes of this track. Abe Santama, is he going to be moving anytime soon? No, I don't think he is. Mika Rakola already overtook him. And now Ben Langford is going to overtake him as well. So it looks like Abe Santama having a pretty long pit stop there. Fernando Alonso camera work, yeah. Completely forgetting where the subjects are, just looking at some trees, looks like. Jan Philipp Sebae locked in a battle with Ayrton Senna. And again, I don't know, whoever's operating the camera in the hairpin needs to be fired. Now, Jan Philipp Sebae able to get alongside Ayrton Senna, and he's going to be ahead of him before the first corner. There's a very easy overtake for him, for sure. Rogerio Santos, he's had a yellow flag moment. What's going on there? Ooh, he's definitely going pretty slow down the straight. Very, very slow. I'm not sure what's going on. It looks to be a puncture, because this car is very low down to the ground. And now Ben Langford proving what he can do on the dry tires. Oh, I'm forgetting every single word. What he can do on the dry tires. A 130.9, but then Mohammed Irfan beats that. 130.6. Abe Santama up into second place. Mohammed Irfan, I think he actually started on the dries, which would be very, very beneficial for him. Leon Stapelfeld now, he's going to be battling Camacho into the first corner. I think this will be a pretty easy move. And indeed it is, into the first corner, able to just break a bit later than Anthony Camacho, and up into 5th place for him. Patrick Starr actually coming into the pits, weirdly. And Camille Taha saying that someone took out the pit limiter sign, and you can see why he's complaining about that, because he's received a stop and go 30 seconds, same as Patrick Starr, speeding in the pit lane, same as Malashek, who has been disqualified for doing that. Valentin Rusu now, a 130.3s up into 26th place. That time gets beaten by Ben Langford, a 130.1. Looks like the race has calmed down a bit. Leon Stapelfeld got a 15-second gap to Luke Mason, his nearest rival on track. Abe Santama, he's just trying to get a bit closer to the back of Mohammed Irfan, though Mohammed Irfan is currently going quicker than him. Rafif Prahastia coming out of the pits as Jan Philipp Sebae is coming into the pits for the second time this race. now Ben Langford now getting into the 1:29s. He sets the quickest lap time of the race, so 1:29.8. Very good lap time. To be fair, he deserves these quick lap times after his awful race in Barcelona, where he led for most of the time, and then a very bad strategy call caused him to fall back down the grid, and he climbed from 7th to 4th place, not even able to score a podium there. So Ben Langford currently running in first. It's definitely going to be an improvement from last time. And as it looks now, he's going to be tying with the... No, he's not going to be tying with a championship... No, he might be tying with a championship leader here, actually. Who knows? Daston's P9 and P10, not their day. The Datsun is in P9 and P10. I don't know. P9 isn't a Datsun. It's a Honda. Now, what I can't say is a Datsun is this thing. The absolutely weird car that is the Nissan GTR. As Ben Langford sets another quickest lap time of the race, a 1:29.6. Vincent Stout, he's going to be in a battle for 18th place with Ethan Reed. Look at them, they're actually getting very close to the back of each other. Fighting obviously for the AM Split Championship. And they're overtaking the people that are coming out the pits, one of them being Rafif. Vincent Stout now alongside Rafif and able to get alongside him and overtake him before they even get to this corner. Rafif going to be trying to go down the inside, though. Will you be able to outbrake him? No, you won't. Now down towards the chicane. Will Rafif be trying to go around the outside? Definitely not a good move from experience. I don't think anything's going to be happening there right now as Anthony Camacho just gets overtaken by Miko Racola, and they're actually making contact. Miko Racola and Anthony Camacho making a bit of contact there, but anyway, they didn't really do too bad. And Abe Santama, 1:29.4 for him. Quickest lap time of the race, and definitely setting his eyes on Mohammed Irfan, who's yet to pit. Everybody else, they are relieved of the pitting. Yeah. But the rest having to do that right now. Or soon. Anthony Camacho also comes into the pits, his first pit of the race, so maybe switching from wets to dries. And what? It has already been 40 minutes of this race. I didn't even notice. Very interesting race this so far. Ben Langford beating Abe Santama's quickest lap time of the race, 1:29.2, to cement that there. And he's gained a lot of time on Mohammed Irfan. 12 seconds the gap now between him and Mohammed Irfan, P2. Mika Racola just trying to edge towards Leon Staplefelt. 6.5 seconds behind him, and it looks like he's actually going pretty much slower than him. Ethan Reed, yellow flag, and oh, what is he doing? Standing in the middle of the track, and he's gonna go into the pits. Obviously a lot of damage on that Porsche. Lucas Van Dam fighting Leon Ken. Oliver Brett Smith, he's locked in a very nice battle here with Rogerio Santos. Jan Phillips Bay also with Marcin Domanski. Ayrton Senna with Camille Taha. I don't think it's much of a battle, but look at how many cars there are in the proximity of one corner. A nightmare, and actually Leon Ken getting turned around there. Jan Phillips Bay finally able to go ahead of Ethan Reed. Okay, Ethan Reed in the pit section. Trying to reel the back of Marcin Domanski towards him. Possibly get that position. Benjamin Koo, he's turned around. That is definitely not the right way to be pointing on the track. He's just trying to reverse himself. Get back onto the road. He's lost a lot of positions. Approximately 2 positions right there. Marcin Domanski still under attack from Jan Phillips Bay. He's just not able to really get him off his back. Miguel also stopped in the middle of the track and having to teleport to the pits. Leon Ken sitting also in the middle of the track. I have no clue what he's doing. Just trying to get out of the way. Well, losing a lot of positions also to Mohammed Bintang. Soon Ethan Reed, who's going to be easily overtaking him down the inside into the chicane as Leon Ken comes into the pits. And Jan Phillips Bay, what happened? He's off the track after the chicane, and whoa, what is he doing? That is a very large radius of turn. There's now Valentin Russo, who's trying to make his drive matter. Going to be going overtaking Rogerio Santos here. He's stuck behind him. He's stuck behind him for good. Valentin Russo down the inside. Very, very brave move there. As both of them were weaving, and oh, Valentin Russo is off the track. That is definitely not what he wanted to do. Valentin Russo just having to make that time back. He lost over 1.5 seconds to Rogerio Santos. And actually Rogerio Santos going ahead of Marcin Domanski. So is Valentin Russo now going to be going down the inside into the hairpin, and it is a very clean and nice overtake on the Ferrari driver. Has got his eyes set on Rogério Santos. Now it's not really going to matter to him, as most of the people that he's going to be trying to fight here are here. The top 10 actually all pro drivers, which is very good to see. Josh Buckwater now going to be coming towards the back of Felix Palin, who's having a very good race so far. Both Josh Buckwater and Felix Palin are having a very good race, yes. 5 places up for Josh Buckwater, 11 places up for Felix Palin since the start of the race. And we can actually mention Harry Clayton up into 12th place. Now, I don't know for how long he can keep it there, but hopefully for a long time, since this is the biggest rise we've seen so far. 26th place rise for Harry Clayton. Started pretty much last and now up in 12th place, which is beautiful to see. Benjamin Koo is trying to overtake Rafif here. Down into the last corner they go. He tried to go and look down the inside. Not enough space there. And now down the inside into the first corner. They nearly make contact. Very close racing between the 2 AM drivers, as Benjamin Koo just trying to up himself into 5th place overall in the AM championship, in the AM split, not championship. I don't know where Benjamin Koo is actually. I think he is currently 3rd place in the championship, so he definitely doesn't want to be losing that. Trying to make that overtake stick. Through the final chicane they go. Oh no, the second to last chicane. And now they're getting the blue flag waved at them. Mohammed Irfan comes up behind them. Mohammed Irfan did come into the pits eventually. Now he's in 6th place. And giving Abe Santom a full reign of that place. Ben Langford has actually dropped off his pace a lot. He's actually nearly 2 seconds, 1.5 seconds slower than Abe Santomer last lap. Benjamin Koo still trying to muster his way around the outside, maybe down the inside, maybe forcing Rafif into a mistake where he's got to make this move quick. Mohammed Irfan, he's going to be pressuring them on to make a move. Mohammed Irfan, though, being a very patient pro driver, he doesn't have too much to lose. He's over 70 seconds ahead of Josh Buckwater, who's behind him. And now Benjamin Koo trying to make a move into the next chicane. There's not enough space there. Mohammed Irfan might be getting a bit frustrated, but not overly too frustrated, and actually Benjamin Koo letting him go and losing a lot of time in return. Now they're back to fighting on even ground. Rafif letting Mohammed Irfan through, and now Benjamin Koo is closer than he's ever been before. Into the final chicane they go. Can he get a better exit onto the final straight? The slipstream working greatly for Benjamin Koo. And ooh, Rafif last minute defending to go onto the outside lane. Benjamin Koo now going to be going down the inside. Oh, and there's just not enough space there, but Benjamin Koo just trying to force Rafif into making a mistake, and Rafif not letting it get to him at all. Because Felix Palin has a little bit of an off moment. As the yellow flags did wave for him momentarily. Benjamin Koo, can he make a move here? No, he can't. Following him very, very closely. Another battle in the back is Jan-Philippe Soubey, who's 2/10 away from the likes of Benjamin Bedolf. We'll see how that turns out in just a second. Looks like Benjamin Koo actually falling a bit behind Rafif here. Two tenths separate them. Anthony Camacho also fighting Felix Palin while getting pressured from Patrick Starr from behind. And oh wait, where did Benjamin Koo go? Oh! He's off the track. Well, that is definitely not beneficial for Benjamin Koo, but that does mean that Rafif can now finally breathe easy, as he doesn't have anyone within his split trying to fight him. Josh Buckwater, white flags for him. He was going a bit slow there, but now on to this battle between the three pros, Anthony Camacho, Patrick Starr and Felix Palin, all locked in a very great battle here. Everybody doing quick lap times, but the quickest of them all is Patrick Starr so far. And my rhymes are on fire. Right, Patrick Starr, will he be able to make a move down the inside into the chicane? And no he doesn't. Well, he made the move. It's definitely not clean at all. And now Anthony Camacho forced to do donuts. Definitely going to be reported by Anthony Camacho. I do the same thing because, you know, well, not the word, not the move at all. Not the move. Yeah, it wasn't on. Definitely never try and make a move in that corner because it'll end up bad. It'll end up bad. Well, I thought it was going to be a pretty nice battle, but turned out to be nothing. Right, Valentin Rusu now overtaken Rafif Prahistia. Now he's going to be setting his eyes on Oliver Brett Smith. Actually, the final 5 minutes of the race have started. Or final 6 minutes. I didn't even notice that at all. Right, well, on the topic of that, Abe Santama, he gets the quickest lap time of the race so far. And let's have a look. Has everybody done their Pit stops. Yes, they have. Very good job by everybody. No more penalties for anybody here. We can continue spectating Valentin Rusu just trying his best to maybe even move ahead of another pro. Because now he's just approaching at, well, the speed of light, it looks like, going nearly 2 seconds quicker than Oliver Brett Smith. Benjamin Koo coming into the pits as well now, probably for the third time. No, it's only for the second time so far in this race, so maybe his tyres have completely destroyed themselves, as Valentin Rusu is just going to be trying to make a move on Oliver Brett Smith, as now Oliver Brett Smith is going to be trying to make a move on Vincent Stow, which is going to be very successful. As Vincent Stow just gets out of the way for both of them to let Valentin Rusu fight cleanly with Oliver Brett Smith. In front of them is Anthony Camacho, who's actually lapped them. Very well done to Anthony Camacho for doing such a good job so far this race. As the final 3 minutes are now upon us. Valentin Rusu, 3/10 behind. Oliver Brett Smith, definitely going to be a move that he's able to do. The question is, when is he going to be able to do it, and will it be clean? The track record of this person says that it will be clean. But we know that the track record doesn't mean everything here. Around the outside, will he be able to do that? No. Down the inside, which turns into the outside. Very confusing track this is. And ooh, getting very close to the bumper of Oliver Brett Smith. Definitely getting held up a bit by Anthony Camacho, who has lapped them, but doesn't mean that he is quicker than them. Look at this. Very dynamic camera of Valentin Rusu's front splitter. He's not going to be making the same mistake that Patrick Starr did, trying to overtake I think it was Anthony Camacho, yes it was. Valentin Rusu just getting squeezed by Oliver Brett Smith. This is a very good job by both these drivers. There's, oh, Valentin Rusu definitely had more momentum coming into that corner, and same thing here. Oliver Brett Smith definitely holding him back. Valentin Rusu now getting a bit frustrated coming onto the grass. Oliver Brett Smith doing a very good job to hold him up. As it stands, Oliver Brett Smith is in 12th place and Valentin Rusu is in 13th, which is a pretty sufficient difference in points. Oliver Brett Smith again just bumping it on the apex very nicely, but definitely not nicely for Valentin Rusu, who's now got, I think, an extra 2 laps in order to overtake Valentin Rusu. Josh Buckle and Patrick Starr also do their battle, as now Valentin Rusu's on the inside of Oliver Brett Smith. Oh, and again, just getting squeezed there. And what she's able to do. Josh Buckwater and Patrick Starr also having a bit of a collision, but I'm not sure whose fault it is, since I did not see it. Valentin Rusu around the outside of the chicane. Will he be able to do it? And I don't think he will. Through the chicane, both of them bounce up and down. Yes, now Valentin Rusu down the inside into the chicane. This will probably be one of the only places where he can try to make a move. Oh, why is he so patient? Josh Buckwater now getting overtaken by Patrick Starr for 7th place. Behind them, who is that? That is Abe Santama, who's just trying to lap the two of them, and looks like Valentin Russu's gonna let it happen. I'm not sure if Valentin Russu's gonna be too happy with the outcome that is to come, because he is definitely, well, I say definitely, but it looks like he's going to be finishing behind Oliver Brett Smith. A very nice battle between the two, but definitely could have seen Valentin Russu way up the field. And actually, hold on, Valentin Russu going around the outside of Oliver Brett Smith. I put my hopes way too low there. Flashing Oliver Brett Smith, just trying to do anything he can to get past the Lexus driver. Maybe this is going to be the move. Down the inside. No. Not trying to ruin both of their races. Valentin Russu now. 3/10 the gap into the second chicane. The more stable chicane. Valentin Russu just trying to go around the outside here. Trying to force Oliver Brett Smith into some sort of mistake. Now just following him ever so closely. Look at this, round the outside. Will he be able to do it into the hairpin? He's just going to be going a bit deeper. And oh, he makes contact. He makes contact again. Oh, both of them fighting it out ruthlessly for the 12th place. Valentin Russu's just got one more corner to do it. Will he be able to do the old switcheroo? And oh, he just pit maneuvers Oliver Brett Smith. But actually, trying to let him go, it looks like. Oliver Brett Smith just trying to continue his race. Oliver Brett Smith will finish ahead of Valentin Russu. Very good sportsmanship between the two of the drivers. Yeah, an absolute gentleman, I think, so not too bad. But well done to Ben Langford for finally finishing the race first. Round of applause to the man who ruined his race in Barcelona, but able to secure his first win of the season. And Abe Santama yet again runner-up, which isn't bad by any sense, but definitely not the position where he wants to be. And maybe he'll be able to make it better next time out in Bathurst, which is going to be a 90-minute race. It is going to be the longest race of the season. Maybe the Porsche will shine on there. Who knows? But well done to Ben Langford, the Wild Things racing driver. And also a man who's gone under the radar, Luke Mason, who finished 3rd in this race after also having a terrible race last time out in Barcelona. Well, it's been a wonderful weekend, it looks like. Pretty wet, a very wet qualifying, where we saw 6 people not even do a qualifying lap. A wet start to the race, which brought a lot of different bugs and glitches, as Matters had his puncture 3 times, and we saw Ben Langford secure his first win, which was a great sight to behold. So thank you so much for watching this race. I hope you tune in tomorrow for the 4 hours of Silverstone. And I hope you have a great rest of